Palantir continues to run big and probably took a lot of folks by surprise, honestly. But we do get an interesting piece of data that shows some people may be trying to time the market against Palantir, but it may not be working out. So we get the latest short interest data as of September 30th, 2024 released, and we get a massive jump in short interest from the previous measurement going up 45.5%. Now, remember, over time, this was actually decreasing, so the baseline of the calculation technically made it easier to have such a huge jump. So regardless, this is a big jump for the short interest in the few weeks since that last measurement. Now, as always, when talking about short interest, this is a delayed metric, so it's more explanatory than predictive, and we can see over the past 1 month time period, the massive 24% jump in the price for the stock. So depending on how the next short interest measurement comes out, if it goes down, this run may be explained by short positions closing out, since they'll need to buy the stock to actually finish the transaction. But regardless, I'd say this is a pretty monumental and exciting time for everyone in general, even if you're not participating in the run. Seeing the market get behind the excitement of Palantir, their products, and running up the metrics and multiples always brings out both sides of the crowd. Those who believe this is justified for future growth coming and the qualitative strengths of the business, versus those who think it's just hype and overpriced and will come back down. We'll see what actually plays out, but I think as a longer term investor, this is still a win for the company itself because of the attention and recognition that they're getting today, where obviously some may just see a meme stock running, but others, and hopefully those are prospective customers, may actually get to hear about Palantir for the first time maybe, and could be actually curious enough to look a little bit deeper, or at least ask the questions to see how a company like Palantir can solve their problems. Being the poster child of enterprise AI doesn't sound bad, as long as you can deliver. And by the sounds of their current customers, we've got plenty of testimonials and demos and all kinds of posts happening for those keeping up and showing that Palantir is working for them. And I'm not saying everything is perfect today, of course, and they've completely taken over, but rather Palantir is still showing that progress here where they're getting rewarded. And I'd say even more important is the adaptation of their go-to-market strategy as AI keeps getting thrown around the marketplace as the hot new investment to squeeze out some ROI where others may have failed before. Palantir, even if they believe are ahead and are performing as so, is still trying to one-up even themselves, which is what I like to see. When it comes to a company that's ahead here, that is basically defining the market today, operationalizing AI on top of the ontology is still something very new for their customers and for people just hearing about it for the first time and figuring it out. But as we keep seeing the mature partners build up experience, the more cutting edge and promising the use cases appear, and of course be applicable not only to their own niche, but widely across multiple industries. Taking Palantir and then being seen as that foundation layer is what is needed, in my opinion, for them to hyperscale over time, and not just seen as a custom-built solution where you have to start over each time. Palantir's customers are sprinting right when they get their hands on the software, plus with an extra boost from, say, maybe a boot camp, they get the ball rolling much faster in the users' minds on what the possibilities are, which makes that flywheel run even faster for the customers down the line, but that's just my opinion. So what are your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video.